Hey everyone, Hugh here. How's it going? Thought I might give you a look at the courtyard area outside the glass house today. Just let you see how it's changed a little bit with the plants and the plant selection that I have out there. The glass house here too has also changed a little bit in that I've given the tomato plants a lot more space now at this stage. They're coming on very nicely indeed. Nice big solid plants, and watching your videos as I do. And again, it was Mike who was spacing out his tomatoes. I think I mentioned that last week, so I've actually done that, and I've moved a lot of the dahlias that I had growing in here. I've moved them out for hardening off. The good news is the Potager, where I do most of my gardening, is going to be open from May the 18th. So that really is good news. Looking forward to that. So I'm hardening plants off now with the view to bring them down there and doing a decent bit of planting. I suspect there'll be a decent bit of weeding to do as well, given that it'll be 6, 7, 8 weeks even. But we'll get to grips with that in due course. Anyway, come here. I hope you're well. Let me take you outside and we'll have a look at the courtyard area. So let's have a look at this courtyard area. You see my April one was full of plants with flowers, bulbs with flowers, and of course most of them, if not all of them, have finished here at this stage. So it's a very different look to it, and it's very lush look to it. You can see first things we're coming across there are hostas, also known as plantain lilies, but lovely fresh lush green growth on them, and that's the effect that they're actually grown for. Of course slugs love them too, such lusciousness and green growth at this time of year. So there's my hostas, and topsoil. Who would have known bags of topsoil would have become of such value? You can trade half a bag of topsoil on some of those markets now for more than you can gold. That was one of the tulips tubs that was growing. So again, I've just been feeding that once every 2 weeks, giving it a good liquid feed, half strength tomato feed, or I use some of the feed from here, but just keep feeding them up. These guys are lilies, the lovely orange lilies, and they're going to be coming out. With some luck they'll be out next month in flower. And of course the contrast of the smaller golden leaf of the little Ilex crenata. There we have a peony Sarah Bernhardt. Didn't flower this year, but that's okay. It's young enough, and it's in a container as well. So confident that it'll take a couple of years for it to flower, but it will flower in containers. And of course mint should always be in containers. Never let that out into your garden. Lobelia from last year. On very cold nights I'm still taking it in. And the new clematis. It's quite lovely. Quite lovely. So of course that needs to be put into a bigger pot, but I'm enjoying the flower for now. It did get some clematis wilt on one of the stems that I want to chat about in a separate video. And the fritillaria that had those big yellow inverted trumpet flowers have these lovely heads on them. I don't want them to go to seed, so I'm just simply removing these seed heads from them, just pinching them off. Not that they've been pollinated, but that means the growth will go back into the bulb, and of course they've been getting some feed. The last of the flowers of the cleanthus, lovely red, call them lobster claw here. There is other names for them, but they're very gorgeous flowers, and I love that foliage, that pea-like foliage, which can make a very good background for a staging area like this. And bonus is some of the pods, so that means some seed sowing. A nice big hemerocallis in pots, and hopefully that'll be producing some flowerscapes soon. Some big flower buds we'll see coming out of it with a little bit of luck. And cordyline there in the blue pot. Would you believe that cordyline is in that pot probably about 5 years? So it's not quite a bonsai, but it's a bonsai. And of course the lovely bellis in that container that my dad made, some of his copper work, and they've just come on absolutely lovely. So as you take a look at what's providing colour now that most of the bulbs are finished, it's a mixture of foliage And of course the bellis are smashing with some of those other bits and pieces. And over this side you can see Dahlia Bishop of Llandaff coming on very, very nicely. They were in the glasshouse up till yesterday, so hardening them off over these few nights. We are expecting some cold weather, so we'll see what we do to protect them. And of course, the more they harden off, the more that foliage will go a lovely bronze colour, and it makes a lovely contrast then against the likes of the geranium, macrorrhizum foliage. Really, really nice. Really, really nice. So, hardening those guys off. Some broad beans tucked in there. And more dahlias. Look at the size of that. Again, waiting to go down to the Potager. That's a variety called My Love, and it's a fine size already. And some of my carrots in a container there. They're ones that I had chitted previously. And the idea was I was going to plant them and do all sorts of things, but I didn't get around to it, so I just popped them into that bucket. So there you go. The courtyard area, topped off by the last of the Camiscia flowers. So very pleased with it, having a lot of fun, and long may it last. So there you go. It's nice to see it, isn't it? Just small space, 8 by 10, and what you can actually do with it. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, subscribing. Thank you for the chats and great conversations with people, both in my comments below. So of course, make sure you comment below, and of course as I'm commenting on others. There's a sheds war or shed war hashtag doing the rounds at the moment, so we might have a look at that. And of course, if you've done your tomato bottles or tomato bottle, your tomato in a bottle. Someone was saying to me to wrap it around. This is my plastic one, and then turn it up. So doing that. And there's my other tomato bottle there, so you can see that's growing nice and strongly. I don't know will that pick it up, but the roots are fairly well established in there. So it's time now to bend that around for growing and hanging like so. So yeah, get your tomato bottles done. Still plenty of time to do them, and I will have a bit of fun with that hashtag. And of course the sunflower challenge, Nick's sunflower challenge is on the go as well. So there's plenty to see, plenty to do, and plenty to have fun with. As always, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll chat to you on the next one. Take care for now. Bye bye.